Hey there guys, what is going on? It has been a little while since we have taken a look at the AK-47 in Cold War, and this thing is an absolute machine in this game. Essentially no recoil with the right attachment class setup. Basically you can hit your shots as hard as possible, and this thing just absolutely shreds people. You're going to get 4 to 5 shot kills for the most part, and this weapon is absolute banger in this game. Just before we do get into talking about our best AK-47 class setup here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. We are looking for 5,000 subscribers very soon, and of course 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could help me out in achieving those goals, I would massively appreciate it. So let's just jump straight into our best AK-47 class setup here, because there's a lot to talk about with this one. So as usual with this one, the timestamps will be on the video's loading bar and of course in the description. So if you are looking for something specific like the attachments for the AK, we can just skip to that section. But of course we start off with our secondary here, which we're going with the street sweeper here, which is always a good option in this game. Get nice and close to people and just blast them away with this automatic shotgun. We want to start with that flash cone, of course, to stay off of the radar when we do fire our weapon, as well as that ranger barrel, which does give us a 2-shot kill range of about 7.6 meters, which is really nice. Then we move to the body. We want that 5 milliwatt laser, of course, for that 35% increase to our hip fire accuracy. We move to the 18 round drum mag, of course, to give us the most amount of bullets to fire. Then lastly, we want that marathon stock, gives us a bunch of movement speed increasing statistics, which is really nice here. We only lose a little bit of hip fire accuracy, which is not too bad of a trade-off. In the tactical slot, we're going for that stim shot because getting that extra chance per life is really important. You can choose whatever you do prefer in this slot though. Flashbang stun's still good in this game, but I usually choose the stim shot. In the lethal slot, we are going for that Semtex mostly because being able to just stick someone, chuck it over a wall or around a corner or something like that is really nice, but the C4 is always a fantastic option as well, and you can choose whatever you do like in the lethal slot. In the field upgrade slot, we are going for that field microphone because being able to control a specific area of the map with this particular piece of equipment that does give us a mini advanced UAV-like effect is super powerful right now. And in the wildcard slot, we're going for that perk grid. You can run gunfighter with this thing, have 7 attachments or 8 attachments if you do want to desecrate the actual iron sights on this thing. You want to chuck on a normal optic, you can feel free to do that with gunfighter. But we do like the extra perks that we get from perk grade here. Speaking of perks, we want those flak jacket and forward intel options in the perk 1 slot for that explosive resistance, of course. And then, of course, being able to see enemies respawning is really nice here, as well as having a slightly larger minimap. In the perk 2 slot, we're going for assassin and scavenger as well. We want that extra piece of information on the minimap, as well as getting extra ammo on the people we do kill, as well as ghost and ninja as well for staying off of those radars, staying around and moving around the map very quickly and quietly without being seen on the radar as well. As for the attachments here, we normally have this set out already, but we're going to build this piece by piece here. To start off here, we're going for that muzzle. We want that GRU suppressor here. We want that 100% increase to our muzzle flash concealment, means we can be very, very stealthy here. Also gives us 7% increase to our vertical recoil control, meaning it's a lot easier for us to hit our shots here. And then you combine this with some of the other attachments. Really, really accurate weapon right now. Then, of course, we move to that barrel. We want actually taking that Liberator barrel. This does give us a 100% increase to our bullet velocity, which makes the weapon feel more normal. We don't really need too much of an extension to our effective damage range, which is already about 28 meters. You can increase this with the VDV reinforced barrel to give us 66 meters, but I don't really think that's super necessary. The bullet velocity is more of an important statistic here. So the Liberator barrel is what we're going with in this slot here, but you can choose the VDV reinforced barrel if you think you need extra damage range. In the underbarrel slot, we are going for that Spetsnaz grip, giving us that 6% increase to our vertical recoil control and a 20% increase to our horizontal recoil control, meaning we can hit our shots very, very easily with this thing. Combine this, of course, with the GRU suppressor, and we can be very, very accurate with the AK. In the handle slot, we are going for that GRU elastic wrap as well, that aim down side speed, flinch resistance, and aim while going prone, of course. Very, very powerful attachment here. We want that increases because they are so super strong. Being able to snap this up very instantly is really nice. And then lastly, you can choose between the magazine. You want more bullets to fire sometimes, so you can take something in this category, but we are going in the stock slot. We want that KGB skeletal stock. This does give us a 30% increase to our sprint to fire speed, as well as a 40% increase to our aim walking movement speed, so we can move around the map quite quickly while we are aimed down sight. So as we normally do with these class setups, we're just going to jump into some gameplay here and have an excellent time with this thing, show off what we can do here, because this weapon absolutely shreds in this game. Alrighty, so we might be a little bit rusty here. We have been playing other games. We've been playing some Valheim recently, and we've not been on the shooter grind, so we could be a little bit rusty here, but hopefully we can hit our shots. I mean, this thing is an absolute laser beam. Like, we shouldn't be really... Are these guys actually playing the game? Like, we just run into a server that's deceased? Like, like everybody is away from keyboard right now. Nobody's playing this game. Yeah, nah. Every single person that I've killed so far hasn't actually been playing. Oh no, the first guy I killed wasn't playing. He was playing. He was out and about. He was having a good time. No. And of course, the only other guy who's actually playing the game right now runs into us just then with his akimbo pistols and manages to take us out. He should appear pretty soon. That's alright. How are we losing to a team that isn't... Run. Hang on, this isn't the shotgun. What happened to this class setup? I think my class setup glitched, man. Like, I'm supposed to have the shotgun here. Is this... This doesn't seem... Okay, whatever. We'll just ignore that. Apparently we're not using the straight sweeper. We're using the Kimbo Magnums. Dual-wield Magnums. So, that's not a bad option as well. I mean, it does basically the same thing. Like, they are the same. In essence. Just gonna throw that there. I don't want to go that way. I feel like me going that way would just let me get killed. But yeah, in essence, the shotgun, the straight sweeper, and the dual-wield Magnums are basically the same thing. We're using them to do the same job. Ooh, there was another one there. No, he gone? We're being followed here. No? Alright. Okay, so we got the spawns behind us. We should be able to just post up here. Little Niku. This thing is an absolute laser beam, dude. You get that GRU suppressor on there, you get that barrel, you get such high bullet velocity, man. I think it's about 800 meters per second, which is really good. I don't know why the stock bullet velocities on most of the guns in this game are so low. It just feels really strange. I mean, other than that, man, like, this thing doesn't bounce around too much. We get the combination of the Spetsnaz grip and the GRU suppressor, and it's just... This thing's an absolute laser. I think without the right attachments, though, the AK can be a little unwieldy. Like, it can be a little bit difficult to hit shots. No. That's fine. This is okay. Just gotta reload that. What happened to this class setup? We're also not using the... This is the SAM turret as well. We're not using the... Man. We gotta run. There's some goofy stuff happening here, boys. This is very... No, as if... Oh, he was right behind me. That is unfortunate. See, there's just no bounce with this thing. Like, it is just consistent. It's just an absolute gunner. But yeah, that's so strange. Like, we had a full class setup set up, and this is, like, it changed. I didn't think you actually had to save classes or anything like that. I thought they just, like, once you put the things in, they just... But yeah, this is, like, not chosen many of my things here. That's kind of weird. Loadout glitch bug, question mark? Ah, I got outgunned there. Got outgunned by a faster fire rate weapon, man. He was up and ready. He was about it. He knew what was going on, so that's always okay. You can't win any free gunfight. The guy just there. Take a nice easy kill. Nice easy. How are we losing? And this game was filled with people who weren't playing about 30 seconds ago. I don't understand. What has happened? Oh, was not expecting him to be there. And again, just up close and personal against a MAC-10, you are not going to win that gunfight either. That's why we come into here with our pistols raised, just in case anybody does decide to get fresh with us. We can sort of... No, we got unlucky. We got unlucky. If both of those shots actually hit there, we get the kill and we can move on with our life, but... Yeah. Down here? Up here? What's up there? We got our favourite part of these videos, boys. When we get that war machine, we start sprinting around in here. It is a very dangerous time, though. It's always super sketchy. Because obviously you want to get as many kills as possible with your kill streak before you die. Like, that's just a given. But I'm always wary of the spawn protection. Like, hate the spawn protection with the grenade launcher in this game, man. I just hate it. Like, that was a little bit unfortunate that we died there, but it is what it is. But yeah, I always complain about the spawn protection in these videos. As soon as I get the war machine, I'm like, man, I can't get too close. I gotta stay back. I gotta sit back a little bit and wait for people to come to me, and I can just blow them up. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. It's alright. This is fine. This is fine. So they should be on the other side. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick this guy off. We got that harp as well, which is really nice. He's still sitting there waiting for us. No. I knew it was coming, but I didn't think I had time to switch to my my pistols to be able to kill him at close range, so... That was what happened with that decision there. Oh, we almost got that guy. That's a little unfortunate. No. Oh, I can't peek out this way. I'm going to have to re-peek from here. No. They were watching. They were watching. Oh, he knew, dude. He knew. As soon as I didn't peek out from the top, he knew I wasn't going to. Oh, sorry, as soon as I didn't peek out from the stairs, he knew I was not about that gunfight. Am I the only one that's actually, like, doing okay in this game? Like, I cannot shoot that man. Yeah, they come up behind me. Ah, well. Yeah, we did okay. Nobody else did okay. I mean, we did fine. Yeah, he's just still sitting there. Anyway, guys, we'll have our final thoughts on this in just a second, because this weapon absolutely laser beams people, man. It's so, so good. So, as we already talked about with the AK-47, this thing is an absolute laser beam right now. It's a very, very powerful weapon. I'm still not 100% sure what the most powerful assault rifle is. Is it the XM4? Is it the AK? It's really hard to tell. Like, even the Groz is up there in comparison to these sort of weapons right now. It's sort of a hard choice to make. But I really do like the AK-47 in this game. It's a lot of fun to use. If you did enjoy this one, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do massively appreciate it, and it does really help me out. We are, of course, looking for 5,000 subscribers very soon and 10,000 by the end of the year. So if you could help me out, that would be absolutely massive. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!